What's up guys, it's North Duke 13 once again here on the Year Live. It's time to switch the settings from Destiny to some NBA 2K16 live. I'm gonna run a game or two in my league. I play with a lot of teams. There were a lot of trades this offseason, so what I did is I already put some of those players in their new teams. As you'll see right now, I'm gonna play with the Knicks, and you'll see everyone's Knicks these games are usually blowouts because of how I set the settings and stuff like that. So please comment, subscribe, like my videos, and let's do it. They're gonna wear the stretch early. And Philly are gonna wear the first.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
I hope everybody
Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York
Friday,
Knicks.
September the 16th,
For New York, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. Almost the end of the regular season, several teams looking very good for the playoffs. Kenny, what's more valuable, having well-rested players or getting home court advantage?
Easy. If you're banged up, rest. If you're healthy, home court advantage.
If you're banged up, rest. If you're healthy, home court advantage. Who the heck is that? Oh,
It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. Only one game away from New York here. The Knicks will be back home for the next one. And, of course, Derrick Rose. He really fits into what his new teammates are all about.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it all hype, or will it be reality? We're about to find out, along with the fans in the stadium and the people watching at home.
And you can feel the excitement in here today, guys. I mean, anytime you add a player of his caliber, it is going to be a huge lift for your team.
So look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Drummond. Rose is out there with Nash. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. Here's Landry. The Knicks pull it in. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game. Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, an understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
76ers moving the ball around. Thompson in the corner. Plenty of space. That one wide left.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Took him no time at all on that one. Nash has got his second bucket.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Roden. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New Orleans. A different look for New York. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for Rose. And Lee's subbed in for Steve Nash. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Okafor against Drummond, and it's Grant in the corner. The 76ers with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Roten. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Wroten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Wroten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
From downtown, a shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. And here's a Afflalo for 3. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Afflalo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 76ers trail by 11.
And for Wroten last season, he even took on more of a scorer's mentality. Went up in points, went down in field goal percentage. But like a boxer, he gets a little extra credit for pushing the action.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart.
Yes,
they're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Yeah, put Roman.
And, you know, talking about Wroten, I think the next step in his development is to produce at the same level, but with greater efficiency. Too often, his highlight reel passes led to turnovers. He would gamble defensively, too. That's, to me, just a young player growing up on the job.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Marc Gasol's checked in for Okafor. Embiid comes in for Carl Anthony.
Look at that block.
Robert Covington's checked in for Grant. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Tony Wroten. We've got 1:48 left in the first.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
And Seraphin throws it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Here's Cannon. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. They can't stop the run with that one. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And, guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. The Knicks making a switch here. Vujacic is checked in. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Cannon dishes to Thompson. And the 76ers get it back. No good from Gasol.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Here's Porzingis. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porzingis has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New York.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. Here's Seraphin. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that's it for the first quarter.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
They've got Perkins. Tony Wroten out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor, and it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Great easy block by Melo.
And here's Covington from the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
Yeah, that's a great fadeaway to borrow from for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by New York. To halt the run, rebounded by Anthony.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now, here's Roten. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 60 balls.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Carl Landry's checked in for Perkins. And then for New York, Jennings comes in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Rose in for Courtney Lee. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jennings with the bucket.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Covington with the bucket. Covington's got his first points of the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jennings with the ball. 9 points last game. And here they come. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Marcus All's checked in for Philadelphia. Isaiah Cannon comes in for Grant. Here's Serafin. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
Here's Anthony. The 76ers getting the bucket, and he gets it to go.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Roten kicks to Covington. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive. But the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown here tonight. And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
It's tipped. The tray. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Thompson in for Tony Rote. Then for the Knicks, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. And it's Porzingis in for Morris. And so it's New York with it. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
Yeah, really. And when we say every point counts, we mean it. I mean, that game came down to who made their free throws.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Cannon after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Carmelo has 11 points.
New York with the
12 points.
Well, that basket gives him a triple-double. He's been doing it all for him. Playing a great all-around game, stuffing that stat sheet.
He needs a rest. We'll get Matt Morris back in here.
Landry passes to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Bukan pagod mana.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He had 12 points, 10 assists, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
The thing I've noticed more than anything is how well they spread the floor at the offensive end. Their spacing has been fantastic, and the end result has been a lot of good looks from three-point land. And now they've established themselves from long range, and the defense has to adapt. They're in really solid position.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
And on the floor for Derek.
Look at that dunk.
About the athleticism on that finish. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster. I mean, you got to be honest. So the transition defense just has been lacking.
Yeah, fast break points all over the place. I mean, at some point, you've got to make the commitment to sprint back and then slow them down and stop the ball. And Marcus Morris is nicknamed Mook. He has a twin brother, older by 7 minutes, named Markieff. Both brothers played at Kansas, drafted 13th and 14th in the same year, eventually played for the same pro team. That is joined at the hip. That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Roden kicks to Grant. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New York. They're on an 11-2 run. And looking at the Morris brothers' careers through last season, the one area they haven't been joined at the hip in is in performance. Markieff has shown steady improvement over his first 4 years. Marcus Morris has had a very up and down start to his career.
And you know, Kevin, Marcus has talent. He has versatility. He just has... And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Here's Jennings.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Thompson misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Roten, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Thompson in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New York's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Here's Noah. And again, New York with the triple.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Perkins comes in for Carl Landry. And Robert Covington subbed in for Thompson. Puts one up from 19. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Noah. Noah's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And a fast break now for New York. And Lee with the stuff.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in...
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Roten kicks to Okafor. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Perkins. Joel Embiid comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Cannon in for Tony Roten. And a switcher also for New York. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Courtney Lee. Jennings dishes to Drummond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measured 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friends.
And the 76ers making a change here. Stauskas is checked in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
24 seconds left in the third quarter.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Drummond. Sinks the three-pointer. Drummond's got 7.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And here's Rose out, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Cap.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Now the 76ers with it. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Stauskas, Joel Embiid out there with Perkins. Then there's Isaiah Cannon, and it's Marshall in at the 2 spot. And it's Anthony with the jam.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or 2, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Pass to Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Sasha Vujacic. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Marshall. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Morris is checked in for Anthony. The dish to Stauskas. It's rebounded by New York.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And a wide open look for Noah. And there's the call on Perkins. That's his first foul.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
The 76ers again can't hit it. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-1 run right now. And that one's good by Noah.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Perkins with the screen. Cannon kicks to Marshall. No good off the front iron.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time... Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Rose. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 23 points for Derrick Rose.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Feeds to Jennings. From past the arc. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Landry's checked in. And then for New York, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Noah. Flalo comes in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Lee in for Marcus Morris. The 76ers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Cannon from long range. And that one's good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Rose. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just 1 miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
All alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Stauskas kicks to Landry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good for Landry. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is over. All right, this was a good.
And here's Nash.
Victory.
From deep. Off on that one. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for...
Derek, you were able to maneuver in and out of the lane. And
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
Defensively, he was a man on a mission tonight. He almost hit the double-digit mark in steals. Can you believe that? His sense of anticipation, his ability to read the play as it developed was amazing. With him playing that brand of all-world defense, it made things a whole lot easier for them on the other end.
New York Knicks.
We saw Rose explode tonight. His dual threat ability, being able to score or pass equally well, man, that puts him on another level.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. You never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, count me in. Make millions every year, the South champion.
Do you guys want me to play this game? Because I'm going to be using both controllers to play. You guys want me to? You'll have to let me know. That's Kobe Bryant and Anthony Davis right there. Then I have the Grizzlies and Dallas. If you guys want me to play that Lakers and Pelicans game right now, please let me know. Or I can always save it for later. Hey, guys, I'm just playing my league right now. I'm up to playing the Lakers and the Pelicans. That would be a great game. You want me to play that game now, or let's go around? Charles, you can go ahead and subscribe to me, comment on all my videos, show me some love, and I'll subscribe back.
And they stay there, and they say yeah.
like to go ahead and play that game now.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hootie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, brother, mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s, back to back, set a track. My money back, time and time again, while I'm sitting on this. Baby said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, win, win. Never getting up, and every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
Let's do it.
'Cause all I do is win, 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 and if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
I want to play that game. Man. What did I just do? Oh, who won that game?
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away.
Lakers at Pelicans.
From you.
What's jersey for the Pelicans?
You brought a lot of money.
That's the alternates.
But me, I'm catching tidy tummy.
Okay, what were the prize?
And you make me sleep. I try.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I really like Anthony Davis a lot. He's a great player. He has a great.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, their season has been sensational in so many ways up to this point. They own the second best record in the Western Conference. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now,
I never
but the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is to believe. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from
believe and trust in your teammates. This is going to be a great game. Let's do it.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against the Clippers.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Julius Randle. Russell is out there with Kobe. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Hibbert in at the 5. Roaming the bench.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan and arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards. Too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys.
Oh, that's wide open. Look at
that. That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Davis with it. Now defended by Randle. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Bryant. And another basket for the Lakers.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Take over this game. I think he already has.
Here's Evans. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
And it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Hibbert. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hibbert's got his second bucket. For New Orleans, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Kobe.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
3-pointer, Pondexter. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And they are cooking, on fire right now. Really flowing well.
For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
That's good.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
There's the 3. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Hibbert. 6 points for D'Angelo Russell. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Love watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
Holiday inside the line, and it's New Orleans scoring again. 1:04 left to play here in the first. Here's Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
He's got the firepower, feeling the rhythm here, going 5 for 5 so far.
He's got it flowing right now.
Man showing some terrific range.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
And it's Randall, top of the key. Stolen. Now Evans running the floor all by himself.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Davis has got 9.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And that's now 6 points for Roy Hibbert. Hibbert's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. It's stolen by Randall. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Here's Holiday. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And it's New Orleans scoring again. The drive by Bryant. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble fade back off.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Cunningham is out there with Davis. Then it's Norris Cole. Then it's Wallace. And it's Gordon in a shooting guard. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And another three for the Lakers.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Here's George, and Davis sends it back.
Nice block by
and New Orleans
Davis.
pushing it up now. Here's Cole. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Wow.
Andrew Bynum's checked in for the Lakers. Farmar comes in for DJ Augustine. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Babbitt with the three. That one goes. Count. Babbitt's got himself on the board with three there.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often. And, you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but you know, when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
Oh my!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Bryant.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Wasted no time on that one. That's now 8 points for Eric Gordon.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Good. George has got his second basket of the night.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Tyreek Evans is checked in for Eric Gordon. And the Lakers also making a change. Clarkson's checked in.
And for Wallace last season, his main contribution was made on the sideline and in the locker room. A mentor and a spiritual leader for the Celtics. He rarely saw floor time, but his presence was felt by the young players looking for guidance, getting it from the aggressor we used to call Crash.
Outside for Davis. That is good. Davis has got 11 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Greg, when you think about Wallace's career, you think about the reckless style of play that led to his success, but also Clark often to the injuries.
Yeah, you know, I think the toughness Wallace is imbuing in the younger players is a positive as long as it's balanced with control and discipline. That's the key.
Evans, good.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
The drive by Bryant. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Bellinelli. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Chris Douglas checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Norris Cole. The Lakers also with a sub. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Young. And a nice shot by Bryant. And here's New Orleans now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And he gets the bucket.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Here's Hibbert. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Davis in the corner. 1 second left. And it goes at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Farmar is out there with Kobe. Then it's Brandon Bass. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the big spot, manning the middle. That's good. Farmar's got his second bucket of the night. New Orleans leading by 4. Holiday dishes to Bellinelli. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D. And looking at Drew Holiday, there's one thing he can do to really improve his game. Something that would, for the first time in a full season, help get his field goal percentage up over 45%. And that's just to get to the rim more often. Attack off the dribble.
Lakers trail by 6. Fires it up. Again, Los Angeles.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Douglas Roberts. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Releases. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Davis gets a wide open look. And another 3 for New Orleans.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Evans goes in. That's good. Evans has got 12.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
New Orleans leading by 5. Bellinelli for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Bass. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got assist number 7 for him tonight. New Orleans has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And Holiday kicks to Douglas Roberts. Davis drives in. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Bellinelli passes to Davis.
Ooh, another block.
New Orleans will retain possession. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. Luke Babbitt comes in for Chris Douglas Roberts. Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Jordan Farmar. .153 left in the third. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Lakers trail by 6. Williams for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one's on Evans.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And Russell gets it to go.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
And going back to Kobe Bryant, guys, he had to learn the same thing that Michael Jordan had to learn on his own. To win championships, you have to trust your teammates and not take everything upon yourself.
Yeah, Kobe learned from the best and played with some of the best. So you can't ask for a better way to spend a career.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
Babbitt, good, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Bass with the screen. Bryant, that's for 2, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Lakers trail They've got Anthony Davis. Quick.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. New Orleans trails by 3. Here's Davis. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's Hibbert. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Evans kicks to Davis. And Hibbert with the block. And they get it back. Bryant dishes to Randall, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
It's deflected. Evans against Kobe. Pass to Hibbert. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter, and they take the lead. And New Orleans leads by 1.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th
Evans for 3
from beyond
it's
the
in.
arc.
The shot's good from Evans.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown.
And the crowd goes nuts.
The threes in bunches.
2 minutes, 2 minutes to go. And the ball is in Kobe's
Work that
hands.
perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Julius Randle from
Here's
deep.
Randle, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Randle's got 10 points now just in this quarter. To the paint. Here's Pondexter.
Left him wide.
The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The dish to George. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Shot.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Pass to Babbitt. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Davis has got 16 here in the second half.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And the pass to Hibbert takes the 13-footer. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Here's Davis. Nails the triple.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell kicks to Bryant.
Stolen.
Davis has got the ball.
And one.
Right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too. And one puts them in a very nice spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
Big in this quarter. Young back in.
New Orleans making some changes here. Al Horford's checked in for Pondexter. Anderson comes in for Luke Babbitt. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for the Lakers, Young comes in for George. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Davis.
It's
Young
a steal.
with the steal.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball will do just that.
People will try to tie it. It's in.
And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Oh no, another steal.
Now here's Kobe with a fast break opportunity. Evans with the steal.
No.
Deep two
for the win. Wow. Unreal game.
Wow, what a finish.
What a finish indeed. The Lakers scored like 5 or 6
so
points
it's a narrow victory
10
for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double.
Wow.
That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
It might not be the way a coach
no minutes
drawn it up or wanted it
comes
to
up
end.
big.
These fans, look.
What a victory.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Gerald, this game featured plenty.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
What a victory.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call it.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Unbelievable game, guys. Unbelievable thunder outside too. There's the player of the game, Anthony Davis, though. Now let's look at the standings moving forward. DJ Khaled! I think both teams are 54 and 15 now. I think the Lakers won 23 in a row and it was snapped tonight. Okay, I'm gonna simulate. So the next game I'll play will be New Orleans again. They're home against the Suns. Okay. Simulate through date. Who's the player of the game? Week Joakim Noah and Kevin Durant. The players of the week. So as far as the standings are concerned, in the East is Cleveland, New York, Miami, Washington, the top 4. And now New Orleans. Oh, New Orleans holds the tiebreaker over LA for the 2 spot. You see my modes, Golden State, New Orleans, LA, and Minnesota lead. Wow, 3 teams are 64 and 15. But New Orleans holds the tiebreaker if they're all... Oh, but the Lakers have the tiebreaker over Minnesota. So if playoffs started, it would be the Warriors and the Mavericks, the Grizzlies and the Pelicans, the Timberwolves and Clippers, and the Lakers and Rockets. Okay. Well, guys, I want to thank you all for watching my stream, or whenever you do. I'll take a break. So I will be streaming later on today. It will most likely be Destiny.